Hi dear students, dear friends, welcome to Gallant IAS. Now the suspense is over. UPSC has announced the revised schedule of prelims mains examinations 2020. Prelims will be on 4th October 2020 and mains will be on 8th January 2021. What to do now? Let me tell you, please stick on to your integrated strategy of preparing, which you have been following for the past few months. Yes, you should have an integrated strategy of preparing for prelims and mains, because after prelims, if you're planning to prepare mains after prelims, that will not happen because only 2 months there. Okay, so here we already have done a video on last mile strategy, so please follow that. If you find it helpful, please follow that. Otherwise, whichever your strategy, please follow, stick on to that and follow it. So here, when I say integrated strategy, every day along with your prelims, please take care of mains preparation, especially your optional. Daily, at least 1.5 hours or 2 hours you can spend on your optional. You have already completed your syllabus of optional paper 1 and paper 2. Now what you have to do is give a revision for paper 1 and paper 2. Module by module, you revise your optional. So every day at least one module you revise well, after which you select the previous year's questions and you practice answer writing from that particular module. So regular answer writing, regular revision of your optional modules and regular answer writing practice of your optional, that is important. Every day along with the prelims you do this. Then again, you know that another two major areas in your mains, one is essay and one is ethics. So in ethics, you know that that is 250 marks paper, GS4, and definitely lots of case studies you have to practice. So case studies you practice on regular basis. Ethics case studies you practice on regular basis. At least a half an hour you spend for your ethics preparation daily. And essay, every week at least one day in every week you must practice one essay writing. Okay, select the topics from previous year's questions only. Okay, from 2013 onwards you can select any previous year topic from essay and you practice answering essay. Okay, because that, see, building up these answer writing skills, that will not be possible if you are planning after prelims. So right from now onwards you practice answer writing in your mains portions, especially your optional, your essay and your ethics, etc. Okay, and here when it comes to prelims, let me tell you the last mile strategy in which we discussed how to approach your prelims papers. Be clear with the syllabus of your prelims and your mains also. And here NCERT, you should give a good number of revision in your NCERT, and when you do each subject, definitely you must go through the previous year's questions and UPSC standard model questions. Okay, no need for going for some new books or new preparations. Whatever you already shortlisted, you have already done preparation of each modules, revise it very well, practice the previous year's questions, and a good number of weeks we are getting before these prelims. So here, as we discussed in our last mile strategy, we know that we have the 5 core subjects in our prelims. Yeah, of course, history, economy, geography, polity, environmental science. Okay, history, economy, geography, polity, environmental science, and rest of the small topics which can be compiled as current affairs. Okay, be it your science and tech, or it is your international relations, or it is your social justice, or it is society oriented, or it is your education, sports, whatever, that can be compiled as current affairs. So here, yeah, 7th June to 13th June, 1 week, I selected history. So all these 7 days or that entire week, I am focusing on that history, ancient, medieval, modern, art and culture portions of history. Revise all these modules of history and practice the previous year's questions. And I said it, daily you must do 1.5 hours for your optional preparation. Okay, 1.5 hours you spare for your optional preparation, half an hour for your ethics paper, case studies. Okay, and rest of the hours of your preparation you invest on your history that week. This is one strategy I am sharing with you. 14th to 20th June I am picking economy. So I am covering everything related to economy, static and current affairs. When you select history, economy, geography, polity, environmental science, your strategy has to be like this. the related current affairs of that particular subject also you have to cover along with the static areas. Okay, 21 to 27 I select geography, then 28 to 4th July I select polity, 5th to 11th July I select environment, 12th to 18th July I will be selecting current affairs. Okay, so just to see the plan of action, every week I am allotting every week for each subject: history, economy, geography, polity, environmental science. Then 1 week I am giving for current affairs. In current affairs I will be covering all those portions. I mean, whichever, maybe it is science and tech, general science, or it is social justice, government schemes, whatever comes under current affairs I will be covering in that week. Of course, since the exam is till October, at least till August you have to do the current affairs. August 2020 you have to do the current affairs. Okay, so 1 week I dedicated or I allotted for current affairs. Again, this pattern I am revising. Okay, for June, July, August I am doing the same pattern of preparing. Every week I am picking one subject, revising its static areas and current affair areas. This is the way you can do your next day's strategy of preparing for prelims. And the last 1 month, okay, September, definitely you must you will get an idea what all your weaker areas. Give more time over your weaker areas and practice the previous year's questions. Last 2 weeks you practice the previous year's questions, and also every day, as we discussed in our previous video, every day you practice at least one full test. Okay, at least one full test, and twice in a week you can practice CSAT test also. Okay, so always practice the full test, and the last 2 weeks definitely before the prelims you will have to practice of course the previous year's question. Don't ever skip the previous year's questions. Okay, NCERT revisions, and definitely every day you will have to practice that full test of your respective subjects you are doing that day. Okay, so every day you practice full test of 100 questions. So this is just a reminder. This is not something new I am giving you. This is just a reminder to all my students, my friends. Okay, take it very positively, and it is not necessary that you must follow this strategy which I shared with you. Yes, I know that each of you have your own perfect strategy, and this is a strategy I am sharing for those students who have some confusions regarding how to prepare for these days. Okay, so please stick on to your strategy, but take care. Integrated strategy you follow, both the prelims, mains you balance very well, and every day you practice one full test, okay, of that whichever the subject you are revising that today. And optional, definitely I told you, at every day at least 1.5 hour you spend for, at least for these 2-3 months you can at least 1.5 hour every day you can spend for your optional revision, okay, and answer writing. Then regular case studies, answer writing should be there. Weekly essay at least once in a week you have to practice one essay answer writing. So you take care of these things, and wishing all the best, and wishing you very enjoyable future days for your prelims, your mains. Just stick on to your strategy, and be happy, be confident, and all the very best. Thank you.